And now while cases continue to rise in many counties, kids are still staying in school. And under the radar, CMS bus drivers are doing everything they can to get those students to class and safely. Fox 46's Linnea Lewis is live in the newsroom tonight. Linnea, you spoke to two drivers about what they're doing to navigate through the pandemic.
That is right. Now, during this pandemic, we've heard from teachers and parents, but we had yet to hear from bus drivers who greet these students before they step foot into the classroom. Now, tonight, we talked about how they prepare for their routes every day and what they miss most during this strange time.
They give you a lot of energy and keep you young.
CMS bus drivers reminisce on times when bus rides were more intimate, where students could be greeted with hugs and met by friends.
Smiling makes a world of difference to a child. It lets them know that we truly care about what we do and we care about how they feeling.
Instead of looking forward to smiles, Lenoir and Taylor say the pandemic has them focused on other important details.
We're going to get our temperature checks before we get onto the bus, and then once we're on the bus, we make sure it's safe.
Crack at least 6 windows on the bus, just a little bit, to make sure I have some air ventilation.
And once it's time to pick up students, they're checking for the essentials like masks.
Collect attestation forms from them as they get on the bus. Now, these two actions don't seem like a lot, but it does take away a little from our focus of safely watching the students and watching the traffic.
Right now, CMS is experiencing a driver shortage after nearly 70 leave of absences. Some have released their frustrations on social media, saying they fear for their safety and get paid too little. But these drivers say CMS is working through this pandemic as best they can.
The number of students on the bus is no way near what the capacity of the bus is. So I'm not too sure there's a whole lot more that can be done.
CMS is having another school bus driver hiring event from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow, and you can find those details on fox46.com. Live in the newsroom, Linnea Lewis, Fox 46.
Linnea, thanks. New at 10, the Charlotte-Mecklenburg school system says 30 students and 60 staff members tested positive for COVID-19 last week. School leaders say there is moderate community spread, and there are 8 schools with individuals now in quarantine.